I talked about this when the war started, and people got mad at me, and I was like, Ukrainians being European and being able to be white enough to be European is a very new historical development. Even under Brexit, we saw how the British talked about Eastern European migrants and immigrants the same way Latinos are talked about in the United States. And so I think what I've tried to do with my work is to help Americans, one, understand that racial dynamics are different, across the pond, but also to help people from Europe understand that although the racial dynamics aren't the same in the United States, we can still use that knowledge to help us better understand what's happening. And so when it comes to Russianness, and it's course like you have the Russian ethnic minorities who are denied Russianness and denied whiteness, but there's kind of like a tripartite or three-part relationship that I'm seeing now between Russia, Hungary, and the far right in the United States. And that relationship is based on an idea of shared whiteness, an exclusionary idea of what it means to be Russian or Hungarian or American. It's white, it's male, and it's also Christian. And this is what interests me is that the Orthodox in Russia, I mean, and many and I grew up as a Catholic in Southeast Texas around my Baptist, and I got called a heretic all the time for being Catholic. So the idea that like Russian Orthodox people and Southern Baptists are communing is very weird to me. But what brings them together is whiteness. And it's
Mhm.
based on exclusion and it does contract and expand when it's necessary. Like right now, JD Vance is in Hungary, so that whiteness is expanding to encompass Hungary and to encompass Russia. But when the war first started, the way Americans talked about Russians, you saw that idea contract.